Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Ninja King. Today we're doing what if deku was into Genshin Impact Part 3. So we start off with Midori would be in a snowy field, as you would feel its chill and the winds going down, as you would think, damn, this place is cold. But for Tartaglia wouldn't say, if you think this is close, this is not him. Anyways, so let's get on with it. Midoriya wouldn't take a deep breath before saying, alright then, as he wouldn't pull out his sight. Tartaglia wouldn't say, so you don't know how to properly use it. So I'll go first, as he wouldn't move in great speed before cutting down multiple of the sims, or the training dummies. The training dummies would be perfectly triangle lined up, as he wouldn't cut them all into pieces. Midoriya would see this and be amazed, as Tartaglia wouldn't say, alright, now you try. I got it, Midoriya would say, as he wouldn't take a deep breath before moving in high speed. So Midoriya is generally strong. I don't get why people think he's kind of weak, but yeah. As Midoriya then moves, cutting out multiple of the training dummies, Midoriya would think, damn, that was great. So what now? Tartaglia would then say, well, you did only cut 4 of them, so you need more training. Son of a bitch, Midoriya would then think to himself. But yeah, I think I still need time, don't I? Yeah, you do. So let's get on with it. So a few more days would then pass of them just training and them cutting down these dummies. Midoriya was slowly but surely getting faster. One day Tartaglia would then ask, so you don't have a vision, right? Nope. But what's technically a vision anyways? Let me explain, Tartaglia would then say. A vision is basically your power or your grid system. It basically allows you to use your abilities and capabilities of your powers properly without needing to invent it. A vision can basically be stopped or be used in multiple ways. In a way, a vision is basically a key to someone's power in this world. Power in this world? I guess so. So since you don't have a vision, what do you mainly use to fight? Tartaglia would then say. Well, my fist and my quirk. Quirk? Yeah, it's called a quirk. Let me explain to you what my quirk is, Midoriya would then say, as rays of lightning would then start to go around Midoriya's body with red lines coming out. Same with one of his arms, as he wouldn't move in hyperspeed, so into Tartaglia. Midoriya would be using 10% of his power, which is not that much, but which is not that little either. Midoriya would then say, this is a quirk. It basically allows me to use my abilities and powers more properly. Tartaglia would be amazed, as he would then say, wow, that's amazing. So, where you come from, this is more common? Yeah, it is, Midoriya would then say. It is kind of nice. Oh, what do we have here? As Tartaglia would then say, of course you're here again, Skara. What, can I not check up on you too? Scaramouche would then say, sitting down. So, Midoriya, you have been training with him of all peoples? Yeah, I mean, I see no point in that. Why are you so against him? Oh, maybe for many reasons, maybe for no reasons, but I have my own capabilities of why I don't want to work with this blundering buffoon. Oi, Tartaglia would then say. What? I'm not wrong. You are a blundering buffoon. Shut up, he would then say. So, Midoriya, I'ma guess you're just gonna be training with him for how many days? I don't know properly, Midoriya would then say. Alright then. Midoriya would then say, hey, so what are you technically? I'm a puppet. A what now? A puppet. I'm literally what you see. I'm a puppet. I'm a creation of someone else. Midoriya would then say, here, let me see. Midoriya wouldn't get up as he puts his hand on, well, Scaramouche. Yeah, Scaramouche. I don't know what the hell I stopped. And what waited for his that was sentinels. Okay, anyways, let's continue. As Midoriya put his arms around Scaramouche, he would then feel some kind of ancient energy coursing throughout his veins, as Midoriya would then start to pull it out from his body as well, as some kind of powerful energy would be emanating. Chains around him would then start to rip and tear, as he would then take a deep breath. What the hell was that? He would then say. That, I don't know, Midoriya would then say. But my main question is, how can I see it? How can I remove it? You know what? I'll think of it later, Midoriya would then say. Anyways, I will be going now. He would then say. But next time he would be smiling. Scaramouche would wonder why he's smiling and what is the reason he's smiling for. He feels a new joy and sense of light for some reason, as if it didn't go. So I want to get back to training? Sure. A few more days within weeks would then pass as Midori would start to learn more about the sight and how to properly use it. Midori thinks if he definitely had this kind of weapon back when he was still using it, it would have been his favorite weapon to use. Not to mention, properly manipulate and start using it properly would be one of the best way he can properly do it. This would make Midoriya feel more kind of stronger in a way. As Midoriya would basically be humped out for the day, Tartaglia wouldn't say, "So, can you do hand to hand?" "Kind of," Midoriya wouldn't say, as both Tartaglia and Midoriya wouldn't. Get off. Midoriya wouldn't try and punch Tartaglia before it's blocked. Tartaglia wouldn't say, "And looks like you can't." "What do you mean I can't?" Midoriya wouldn't say. "Simple. If you were truly ready to fight me, you would have first hit that attack. After I blocked it, you would have second a second hit hitting my stomach. Then you could have swimed my leg and punched me in the face. I would not mind either way you did it, but so far it looks weak." Midoriya wouldn't say, "Yeah, I guess you're right, but still, aren't you gonna go a little bit easy on me? I was going easy on you. Like I still am going easy on you." "Oh, what do you think of me? Weakling?" "No, I just don't see the point of fighting you yet. Son of a bitch," Midoriya says. "Anyways, so what now? Allow me to. Can I come into this conversation?" A female voice wouldn't hear as they didn't see Sandarone. Sandarone would be a blonde-haired woman with what seems to be a tutu/tiara on her head, very French-looking dress with a fatui clothes. A symbol would be of a man strangled, a bunch of strings holding up a man like he was a puppet. "Ah, Sandarone. What are you doing here?" Tartaglia wouldn't say. "I'm here to meet the boy." "Nice to meet you, Dad. What may your name be?" "Izuku Midoriya." "Nice to meet you too, Miss Sandarone." Midoriya wouldn't say, kind of confusing her name. "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you as well." As the both would shake their hands, as a spark of electricity would then go through Midoriya. Midoriya would wonder what the hell was that. Whatever. "So, Sandarone, what brings you here?" Tartaglia wouldn't say. "I'm just here to meet the new boy." In Sandarone's mind, she would be thinking, good. This is good. If I can basically get him on my side early before any of the other Harbingers have time to make their moves, I can probably persuade him to join my group or even my side earlier. If he doesn't become a Harbinger, maybe he can even be on my division. He seems to be powerful and seeing like I've been seeing him around with my bird. It's going to be way more easier to convince him. If I do manage to convince him, that would be the greatest situation I can have. Sandarene would be grinning in her head, thinking that this would be a way more easier thing to do. But at the same time, she wouldn't think, well, it would be also an extra bonus if he was there. He is quite attractive after all. Maybe it's my taste in men. I don't care. Sandarone wouldn't walk out, as Tartaglia wouldn't think to himself, I doubt that she is only here just to meet Midoriya. There has to be more for a reason. I'll look into it later. As Tartaglia wouldn't say, "Alright, let's train some more." As they would once again start training again. As Midoriya wouldn't be spending a few more days training with Tartaglia, who was basically his mentor/teacher by this point. Midoriya wouldn't take a deep breath before he says, "Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Why are you so strong?" What do you mean I'm so strong? I've just started training you. Yeah, but it feels like I'm hitting a brick wall or having some problems fighting you at the same time. You're definitely way more different from me. I guess I am, Tartaglia wouldn't say. As Midoriya wouldn't say. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna call it a day today. Sure, let me hit you to... Where do you live? I live in a hotel. Swear. Midoriya would then once again point at Sandarone City. Why are you specifically living there? I don't know. It's just the most commonest place in this area. Plus, if there are some monsters running around in the city, that's just some free training for me. Tartaglia wouldn't smile at this before thinking to himself, he kind of like me. He wants to train a lot and wants to... It's a lot. Sure. Let's go. As the boat would then start to head back. As they do, Midori would immediately fall asleep. As Midori does in his head, something would then come out. As the mist and fog would be surrounding Midori, the fog would then up close a hand, as it would be the second user of One for All. What are you doing here? Midori would then say, wait, does this mean that I've connection over you guys? First of all, damn, that was damn difficult, the second user would then say. The second user would have blonde like hair with a scar in the middle of his face, as he would then say, anyways, Midoriya, I have something to explain to you. This new world that we are in, it's kind of different. What do you mean different? Midoriya would then say, it is what it sounds like. It is very different from where I came from and where you came from. So things are way more different here than they are than where we came from. This is why I believe that this entire place is a new world. Well, that doesn't take a genius to figure it out, Midoriya would then say. I know, but it's still something we should be worried about. Also, one more thing. I should explain to you something. One for All has been split. Midoriya would be shocked. What do you mean split? By that, we mean split. When you were coming to this world, something happened that split One for All. Luckily, we managed to gather the pieces, and we formed 90% of it. For some unknown reason, the 10% that was there just straight up disappeared. It just went. We couldn't catch it at the correct time, so we don't know where it went. But thanks to that 10% being missing, we lost all contact with you and everything else that could happen. We would have explained this to you earlier, but thanks to this entire mishap, we couldn't. So where's the 10%? Midoriya would then say. We don't know where it is, but I have a theory. That girl, what was her name again? Midoriya would then say, Sandarone? Yes, her. She may have the 10%. Why do you think that? Midoriya would then say, simple. Because after you shaked her hand, you felt an electric connection, which then awakened a lot of our users, which allowed me to be awakened and talk to you. Apparently anyone below the rank of second cannot connect with you yet. So I have no idea what the hell is happening. So you're trying to tell me that I'm gonna have a lot more problems in the future without you guys? Kind of. At the same time, your quirk seems to not be working properly either. So there's that. So we have a lot of things to cover, Midoriya. Be careful, okay? Also, if that girl does have 10% of One for All, be by her side. We may need her help in the future. Got it. Midoriya would then say, as he wouldn't wake up, before thinking, I need to sleep properly one day. All of these things are going to my head. Midoriya would want this time really fall asleep. As he does, we'll spend a few weeks again. As Tartaglia wouldn't live, Midoriya's training session would be finished, as he would just decide to sit down nearby a cliff. He doesn't know why, but he just decided to, as Sandarone would then approach him, before giving her food in his face. Want some? Midoriya would say, you seem to be getting a lot coming here in my training area. Oh, that's no particular reason. So I have a question to ask. Are you gonna become a harbinger? Midoriya wouldn't eat the food before saying, I don't know. Probably. Sandarone would then curse in her mind before thinking, how am I meant to do this plot now? Whatever. Midoriya would, as he was eating the food, would say, wow, this is delicious. Sandarone would then say, thank you. Oh, you made this? Yes, I did. Why, any problems? No, it's just very nice. Sandarone would then blush a bit. Thanks. As they would finish their eating, Midoriya would then drink his water, and Sandarone would then drink from the same thing. Midoriya would then start to blush. Why are you blushing? You see, where I come from, there's something called an indirect kiss. It basically is when you kiss someone, but it's not directly. It's basically when we share a drink, or any other thing. Sandarone would also blush at us. As her face would be numbed a little bit. Midoriya didn't say that. Anyways, let's go. As the boat would then stand up, the ground below them would then start to crack, as it wouldn't break. I now tried to make the ground breaking sound, but that didn't work. I used my ass. As they wouldn't start to fall, Sandarone and Midoriya would be screaming, as Midoriya would then say that the ground was too deep. Realizing that Sandarone would be hurt, he immediately used Fazin or float to float to her side, grabbing her and then wrapping her around. protecting his back with black whip as they fall down. But they would not fall into solid ground, they'd fall into water. Where are we? I don't know, Sanderone wouldn't say, as they wouldn't see a hole of mysteries and problems. Oh god, this better be not in like every horror movie ever. Midnight and things. So where are we? Sanderone wouldn't see the sky before thinking we are in the abyss. What the hell's the abyss? I will explain to you that. And I hope this is where I end things up. If you guys like this part, like, comment, share, subscribe, and see ya. Bye.